ready to go. That's so okay. So I've got my chat now, and let's just delete this old YouTube Studio content live. Oh, I should just close all my. It's this, and let's just. Where is delete now? No. Already got copyrighted. Nice. Okay, let's just get link, paste it here. That's also really interesting. First time doing an event on Discord. Start event. And what happened? Okay, happening now. In details. Okay. Hello Republic. Nice to see you here. Finally got my stream being live or I don't know, public. But that was really crazy. So the reason why I didn't get the chat stream before or the last try is because I set the kids something to yes, and YouTube disables the comments and chats for videos that are made for kids. It's like also approve. I should put it here. Yay! I've got some views. Or current viewers, and I can go with emojis, but what happened? No idea. Right now I'm like feeling a little bit like an old grandpa that is trying to learn how internet works. Yeah, and that was like my last stream, and the YouTube looked so much different. There was like no tab for streaming. You just get the key or whatever and put it on OBS and just start streaming. No like title or things like that. And now you have to set up everything like comments, some like kids options, and it's too much for me. It's also like the reason I don't know how Facebook and all the social media works. And the funny thing is I'm working as network engineer, and I do all the magic stuff that are happening behind these websites and stuff, like connections and yeah. I'm gonna take my time and learn everything once again, I guess. So yeah, so basically I've decided to make this live stream just because like 2 days before, or maybe yesterday, Dutchman sent me a YouTube link with a tutorial for After Effects expressions, and I was like, okay, nothing special. And then he asked me this like really bad question that you probably should have never asked me. It's like, what can you do with expressions in Adobe, or what can you do with little pieces of code? And the answer is everything. So after like 2 minutes of thinking, I thought that it's really possible to create a whole new render system in expressions in Adobe. And basically I thought that maybe I will try to do it actually. After playing a little bit, I thought like, okay, it's taking a little bit long, so I'll probably like actually make something out of it and create a live stream, so some people will see how to use expressions in Adobe and actually how easy it is, because everything is like already there. If you go to some kind of options, we've got this like expression helper, and like whole documentation is here. You don't even have to search for code on internet. So yeah, I think this will take a little bit of time to actually draw the whole 3D render system in expressions. So probably I'm not going to do all the things that I think are possible, because this whole idea is like perfect example for things that even if are possible, they are not really good to do. Like, just because it's possible, it doesn't mean you should do it. So I'll probably just like stop when we actually get a 3D representation of a sphere or something. And maybe some days later I will actually think this will be useful, but I really don't hope. I don't really think it will be useful in any case, because from my experience I think that Adobe, I mean not Adobe but After Effects, is evaluating every expression, every keyframe. So actually like rendering the whole picture in render in expressions will take like really long time, and it's not even useful for commercial work. But I think it's kind of funny that it's possible, or we'll see if it's possible actually. But yeah, we'll see how much we can get out of it. And I've kinda like split my screen and I have no idea what's going on live chat. Gonna be great material to watch as I have dinner. We'll see about that. How do I even... Okay, sure. Copy. No, copy. Two people are watching now. Okay, great. Great so far, I think. Yeah, so basically I've already started because, like I said, it's stronger than me that this idea is like super crazy, but actually I thought that maybe doing it is kind of fun. So first of all, if we want to implement the renderer, we have to create like a canvas, so a thing that we can paint on. And since After Effects doesn't give us an option to actually address every pixel on the screen or on the element, I thought that we'll create our own pixel systems based on a solid. So first I created a little solid 10 by 10, and then I've placed some magic code for size and position. So basically I've set up a scene this will be our source of our informations. Inside this composition we'll have a whole geometry and objects that we want to render, and on top of that we'll have this layer inside this render composition that will have options like width, height, and some like variables that are should be global or are somewhat useful for us. So yeah, I set up our screen size, index offset, because it would be like super cool if we could have only pixels in the composition, but actually we have to have some help layers. So this will be like a little bit of number of offsets of layers that are not useful. So everything behind the number, behind these not useful layers, will be our pixel systems. And after that I created two variables, rows and columns. Actually not sure if columns are spelled with one L, but who cares. And after that I went down to position system and wrote a little bit of code to actually place every pixel on the screen. So basically got this like if you have your code and you just want to go to access another line of variable or option, you just grab this little lasso tool and go to like offset and place semicolon on the end, and basically you got the value of this option. So basically all I did is get a little bit of get all of this variable to the pixel system, and I really wanted to get pixel ID, and if we are talking about IDs in programming we always start from 0. So basically I just offset the pixel index based on the index of this layer in the composition. So basically all I did is like take a pixel offset, subtract the index of this layer, and actually add 1 because we have to, I don't remember why I added 1, but it's equals 0 for the second layer, and that's all I care about. And for the pixel per rows and pixel per columns, it's still the same. Grab lasso and go to the values, and then some math like module. So like get the rest of the division, and later just like floor the division of the pixel ID and mod of pixel per column, and then just split the width of the composition by number of rows and multiply by row ID, and later the same for the height. And so basically just divide and multiply, pretty simple. And for the scale, I've created this layer with size of 10 by 10 if I remember correctly. Yes, this layer is 10 by 10, and if we keep the size it's okay, but we'll have a little bit of gaps between the pixels. So I actually wrote a little bit of code, probably still the same, just like get approximated width and height of the pixel. And after that, if we go to the settings and we have 10 rows and 10 columns, and we multiply the pixels, they should align like automatically. control the size of the pixels with like 20 by 20. There's a lot of more pixels, and if we go for like 1080 and 1080, we actually will get to the size of our whole composition, but actually placing is like that. 2 million pixels would be kind of pain to duplicate all these layers, so I really don't want to go that way and just like work on a smaller canvas, I guess. So with that we'll have 100 pixels. And there we are. So let's just delete all of them, keep just one, and we'll work on the whole code here. And then if we are already done with the code, we just duplicate everything, and it's automatically happens that all the pixels are placed in the correct place. So for the actual render system, I thought about actually implementing a raycaster for a 3D rendering. And so basically I will shoot one ray of a light, or like I will try to compute if there's any object in the area of the pixel, and if it is, we'll calculate the light and actually place a color. And so that's another thing. Basically the output of the whole like computation will be a color of the pixel. So for that I place the fill effect that will be controlled by the whole render system. And like we can go, actually kinda, I really don't remember how colors are represented in After Effects, so let's just go with 0, 0, 0. Is it RGB? No. Okay, so it's also alpha? Yeah. What is it for? Kinda nice. Actually, probably should change the... Yeah, so red, green, it's yellow. That should give us a green. This should be blue. Yeah. And if you actually don't see the output, I mean, there's also this thing like bits per channel in After Effects. So basically, if you want to go with more bit depth, you probably will end up with like 16 bit. So this will be like 2 to the power of 16. So basically, a pretty big number, and we'll have to like place the whole map there and whatever. So we'll work with 8 bits and we'll have like 0 to 255. This will be it. And if I go like this, it probably should... Oh, so it's 0, it's float, no 55. So I go this. Is it working like that? Yeah. Actually learning everything. Great, so it's even better. So no matter what bit system you will using, the colors are represented in expressions all the same way. It doesn't matter. Great. Actually gonna see if something is happening. No. Great. Okay, maybe that's a stupid question, but I have audio, yeah? Like, did I actually place the microphone in the stream, or am I just talking to myself and nobody hears it? Probably the easiest way is to just check the stream for myself. Microphone in the stream, or... Yeah, okay, so we good. So, given that, or actually, we can go a little bit deeper and can I actually copy the... Yeah, so, okay, so probably if I go like this, file, duplicate this, go to edit, or is it like layer? Yeah, copy with properties. Where's music? And we go here. No, but this will be... Yeah, this will be bad. Nope, so we'll stuck with that. Yeah, like... what's the word? Bon appetit? Have a good meal? Okay, so let's actually go to the scene composition and place yeah, what are we placing? A null object in the center and okay, wait, I have to change this because workspace. Yeah, much better. So let's go to controls, and here, if you are doing expression controls is a really good place to start with. You've got all the sliders, like control options. So basically, if you want to control your code, it's all here. And what I am looking for is point? No, maybe a slider. This would be center. Okay, so for today I think we'll try to render a circle with our pixels, and that should be enough for today, I think. We'll see. So let's go to color. Top, you've got a color, block it here, or can I? No. Okay. Oh, damn it. Oh, so Adobe After Effects actually does the whole thing that I said about, like placing the variable name and all these things. Super easy. Let's get here, and I want, there is no color slider, so we'll have, oh yeah, it's color control, great. Background color. Check if sphere. So this should probably just, I mean, not probably, but this should give us the color of the background that we selected. And there's an error. RPs can be expanded to more than one value. What do you mean? Aim. Or yeah, works perfectly. Oh, no. Yeah, okay, so basically I just wanted to put the array into an array and return that. And this should be okay. So once again, we all good. Though Dutchman, I mean, it's not like that he wanted to see how to make this. It's more or less that he asked what are expressions for in After Effects, and well, basically, if there is a way to convert your animation, your object, or your thing to the linear expression or some like single value, you can pretty much like place it in expression and have it working for you. Like that's pretty much the whole expression things. It's like a scripting language that are using the After Effects functions, variables. Yeah, so if I had to like tell if expressions are useful, well, they are sometimes. Then we have like scripting and whole Java systems. It's it's script right now. So you can place like this, and this will place the whole layers and stuff like that for you. And then you have actually After Effects SDK, where you can code your own plugins, and this is where fun actually happens and where you can do new things. But if you are working with expressions and scripting, you can use only things that After Effects is providing for you. So nothing new, nothing that you can do without code, but yeah, it actually like speeds things up and maybe do them for you automatically. Okay, where I was. Yeah, so this like simple math. You've got two positions. You've got the position of a pixel and position of the sphere, or this will be pretty much the circle at the same time for us at this moment. So basically, if it happens that the distance between these 2 points is not more than radius, you render a color of a circle. Oh, and also we should probably place the color of our circle. Color control. Yeah, color, and put it into this. Okay, so sphere color. I mean, I've got it like here, so let's just use this. Great. Okay, so what should we get? The position of the pixel. The position of the pixel is actually this, so it will be pixel position, and we got it by dragging it here. And actually we have two RIs, and let's see if Adobe actually handles the subtraction of RIs. Pixel position minus sphere center, or is there a math function for that? Let's go to vector math and length. No, yeah, that's simple. And we go this and this, and we can go like if this is more less than or equal than radius here, then we'll render the color, place the code here. Render sphere. And this will be, can I, yes, there is return. Sphere, color, else, background color. No, of course. Illegal return statement. Great. So we'll do like this and else. Sorry. And we are done. Galaxy. No, I don't need console, VFX console as an app. Actually, I will need second monitor. Can you do a tutorial on your Galaxy comp? What comp are you talking about? Galaxy. No, this is the dev. There is project and no TDO. What is this? Nope. No, this. Yeah, here's Galaxy. I've did something like that. Yeah, but I don't remember doing Galaxy. Oh, great Hive. But I don't remember doing Galaxy for AMV. Or did I? No. I really don't remember Galaxy comp. 20-minute animation of Galaxy. Did I do it? That's not me. Of Galaxy. No. Don't remember anything like that. You really have, if I did something like that, you really have to point it out for me. But yeah, why not? We can go there. Let's play jazz. Do you like jazz? Yeah, so basically with that, we can go... Actually, where's the background? Whoops. Great. So the question is, will it work? DM. Sure, looking for that. Yeah. That was what I showed you. So this is this. The whole background and elements are made inside After Effects, and yeah, so nothing, maybe the illustrations and stuff that I got provided, but all the things that are happening on the screen are pretty much like things that I did in After Effects, some noise and displacements. So yeah, we can go there and like talk about it. It's not like super hard, but it's like time consuming, and actually you have to get a decent PC because mine was like blown out, maybe not blown up, but like crashed a few times during the rendering. So where Where? Oh yeah, probably put the... No, the right is at 50. So something's wrong. Yeah, life of the developer is not easy. Let's get back to our expression and see what's going on. I've actually deleted the whole... No, what? Okay, it is there. Let's see if we'll place it like this. Okay, we've got the color right. So let's go with artist. I really wish that there was an option for a debug. Yeah, what happened here? Okay, means semicolon, and we are good. No, no. Pa 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 pa. Let's go for position. Control 3D should work. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Okay, sorry guys. What I am doing. So long story short, I am the person that actually have to do all the stupid idea that came up to my mind. So Bushman asked me about expressions in After Effects, and the question was, what can you do with them and are they useful? So I said that you can do probably almost everything. The only condition is you have to actually convert your situation or your object to the linear expression, and theoretically you could actually do a 3D renderer system inside the expressions After Effects. But this will not be a good idea to do it. But I had to do it anyway. And yes, another level. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, we'll go like in a few minutes. I will just complete this rendering of the circle on the sphere, and I think this will be the end for today. I'm not really good teacher, and I actually have no idea if I should be commenting everything that I'm putting on the screen. But let's go with this and place it here. Where did it go? Let's just... okay, let's go with like another layer, new object. Oh no. Okay, so it's 0. And we go there. A lot. A lot. A lot. So basically, if we go from here, from 0, to all the way here. How much is 50 pixels? I mean, if you go to position and reset, and we go here and add 50, this should be our circle. So for our layers, it's really kinda problematic because the sphere of the circle, I mean the radius of the circle is kinda small, so probably we are not gonna end up in the sphere. So let's get back to this radius and go like 500. Yeah, so like expressions are kinda a little bit of codes, a little bit of code that are actually doing things for you, but can do new things. I mean, if you want to create new things in After Effects, you actually have to write a plugin, and that's the way. For example, Element 3D is working. They have all render system, and they just like return the new keyframe or the output of their render system. For expression and scripting, you're actually using the things that are represented in After Effects. So all you can do is actually automate all things that are happening in After Effects. And I'm not saying it's good, it's bad, but it's good when you are doing things that are repetitive, and you can do them like really fast if you have whole script prepared. But if it's just like one time that you want to do something, it's pretty much easier to just do it manually with the like position sliders and stuff than like trying to write the code that will do it for you. So yeah, what I said at the beginning, that in case you want to like use expressions, here's a little like a play button that actually helps you a lot. There are all kind of attributes of the like, what is it, composition, footage, color. Actually, there are now math functions that are helping you. I think that After Effects is using JavaScript right now, so it's super useful. There is a random, and with random I really wanted to create like a wiggle system, because if you go like wiggle, it's good, I guess. I'm actually kinda... Do you actually guys see the code that I'm writing, or like is it so small and the bitrate is so wrong that... Yeah, so that might be a case. Can I set the text bigger? Yeah, that probably should cross my mind like a hour ago before starting the stream. So yeah, there's an expression called wiggle, which actually is adding a little bit of movement, I mean random movement to your position or transform. But it's kinda like not always it's what I actually want. Sometimes I'm like really want the random position of the footage, and then I'm kinda troubled and I do it manually, but actually maybe someday we'll write a new wiggle or shake preset for a expression. So back to the sphere. We checked that, and as I said, I really wish to have a debug, like some kind of log system. Maybe there is. I'm not as like super. No properties. Okay, there's text, project, bit per channel, property. There's no output or like a log system, so yeah, that would be useful to see what values we are actually working on. But actually, just like we did, there's always a workaround. So let's delete this, and we are here. We've got our distance, and we are back to our code. Else, it's just like comment here. So, and once again, sorry guys for the font. Once again, let's go like we didn't hit the sphere, render but background color. Okay. Oh. And what now? Oh yeah, we there. Okay, so actually let's like try. Yeah, and we are getting our sphere. Duplicate a little bit of times, and this will be a great test to see actually how bad scripting is. I mean, how bad the whole idea is of creating a 3D renderer inside After Effects expressions. Okay, we've got this duplicate. How many layers do we have? Around 609. So, oh yeah, this is terrible. So let's get back to our control and go with like 20 by 20. This will be 400, and we can go actually 25 by 25. This will be a little bit over the top, but yeah, we are having our circle. And if we go back to our, where is this? I want to render this and lock it. If we are go back to our, okay, what actually happened now? No, okay, render. Back here. If we actually go back here and drop the radius, woo, yeah, we have our sphere. And if we move the position, it should actually move it to great. So let's reset, and the color is probably working too. Let's make it pink. I mean, like violet pink. This is more pink than. So woo, we got it. Now, okay, that's like probably an hour of a stream with the expressions right now. So maybe we'll actually go to the galaxy thing that Al asked us about. Just one thing, I really wish that they were squares. Oh yeah, and actually dividing by 0 or less is kinda... this is the columns. So let's go with 20 and actually go with 30 view. And yeah. So if we get a light and actually like represent the sphere in 3D, if freeze with third dimension and normals, we could actually render the light and the color. So probably maybe next week we'll try that too, and this will be the end because the time of the single frame rendering is kinda over the top, and it's, like I said at the beginning, really bad idea, but actually kind of funny to do. So that's it, and let's go back to the galaxy thing. I mean, it's kinda interesting. Al, are you still here? That's the question. Should we go with the galaxy, or maybe somebody has another idea? And this live stream is like... how much delay do we have? A little bit, I guess. Yeah. Where was it? Project. Probably we'll have to convert the project to newer Adobe version. It's on the current time for me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I am alive. Optical flares. This will be problematic, okay. I actually missed some places, and I don't have the plugins anymore, but okay. That's it, probably. Missing optical flares. Really sad. Okay, so let's get back a little bit. And yeah, that's probably, or maybe like, let's go back to the end. Oh, the representation of 3D in After Effects is kind of different now. Oh, and I can use Graph 3D. Nice. Okay, so let's go with this for now. So yeah, for the Galaxy, you actually have some. I got ready just forget the timer. It's not that bad, I think. Oh, and this is presentation, so okay, kinda start to remember everything. There should be like a composition name intro. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is. Yeah, so if we go here and like select all the 3D layers, there will be a Christmas tree. Ta-da! Yeah. Okay, it's got a little bit laggy. I really hope that the stream will not end here. And After Effects is kinda stuck. Oh no. What's going on? Okay, so maybe I will start it once again and just like do a little bit of space. And just go with like new project, live Galaxy. Oh. Oh, and by the way, Akando, are you here? Probably not. Okay, so basically, who's there? Who is watching me and what should I just show? Or is there any question that you guys have? Oh, and I got the live stream like a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 10 seconds of the delay. Hello! Oh my. Yuval. Am I saying it right? I really hope. So basically it's Halloween jazz relaxing playlist playing in the background, and actually I tried to do a render system inside After Effects expressions. And like after an hour we've got a circle on the screen represented by the solids, whatever. And then there was a request for a galaxy space tutorial, but I think the all is gone for now, so probably we'll do it another time. Oh, Naruto thinking, camera thinking Naruto IMV. So after a few years of practicing, I can actually say that I actually showed you guys that I did like a 3D inside. Yeah, where is? Will I get it? Yeah, it's here. So actually, this is the same technique, but that I used in Naruto IMV for a 3D and camera thing. But actually you can achieve maybe not the effect, but a lot of things inside the Photoshop, so you don't have to work that hard that I did it for a Naruto IMV, because what I did there was like kinda projection mapping. So basically I was kinda shooting the light through the layer, and later I was setting up the solids that would catch the light, and this way I had this like 3D environment, but the render time was like really long, and I had to wait quite a little bit for a rendering process, and then I had to pre-render them and place in the Premiere Pro. So every time that I wanted to change a little bit in the 3D, it was really big trouble for me. So actually what I've learned after some time is that you can actually do the whole perspective wrapping and like room creation inside the Photoshop. This will extract the whole thing, like textures and solids, to the After Effects, and after that you are perfectly fine to work with 3D, and it's super fast, and you don't have to work with lights and wait like an hour for a 3 or 6 seconds of render. So what do we actually need is, okay, let's rename it 3D room, some kind of space. Basically it's really good if you have it like in a closed environment, like a room. So probably we'll go room, photo. The less is the better, because we don't really have to want to go with the bed and stuff. And though if you are working with Blender, it's really nice to go and have like the projection mapping inside the Blender on the 3D things, on the 3D objects, because there you have the whole 3D and it's even easier there. Something funny to do, I guess. I really don't want to go with like a bad mapping and like try to trace every single corner of the bed. Maybe corridor, photo. Oh, this will be like super easy. Okay, so yeah, this will work fine, and it's on pixels, so it's free to use, I guess. But okay, so it's here. Credits to Aditya Moses. Oh, yeah. But it's Friday night. You should be... Okay, what happened? Yeah, okay, it was download. And all you have to do is open Photoshop. And I really hope that I remember how you should do it. So let's go and place the photo here. No, like this, and to edit. Image. How do you Gonna take my time and look for the option. God damn it. No image. Type, select. Vertical panorama. Oh, something changed here. Yeah, that was vanishing point. That's what I'm looking for. And we go like this. Okay. Yeah, we are good. And you define the plane. And after that, oh, you hold, no, shift, control. Oh yeah, it was control. And you go top. You go there. You can refine your points. Now control. Okay, whatever. And control. 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 And control. And then for the this and this. Okay. And there was an option to actually export to After Effects. That's it. Okay, let's go data, projects, and where it is. I call it live, okay. And a room. And go, oh, and that's it. We got the 3D thing. I know it looks terrible, but this is mostly because of the whole perspective, like kind of wrapping and stuff. And actually I have to check chat because I have no idea what's going on. Okay, yo, hi, Rotix, Roti XX. Oh, probably should read the warnings here. Let's go copy, non-copyright music. Of course. Royalty, it's named. Okay, YouTube. Royalty free music. Background. And we are good. I'm not really sure if it should be energetic. Okay, that's my type. No. Okay. This should be good. Okay, so we got the whole thing. And inside After Effects there is actually I think it was like this, and it should give us, no, it doesn't give us JS file anymore. So let's go import vanishing point. There it is. And once again, let's go to live, and there is a room, and it's all done. We just paste it here. And did it work? That's the question that I probably did. There is camera, and if you ever work in After Effects, there is a really funny shortcut. If you hold your Alt, you will get to the camera tools, and actually middle button, so the scroll wheel is like a drag option. Left is like moving around, and right click on the mouse is zooming. And you don't have to go to the camera options, you just got to hold Alt and you're good to go. Okay, so let's delete camera for now. We've got our room, and there is a parent, and we actually have to like center it. And I'm kinda really thinking what happened here. Yeah, so it's like this. What active camera? Oh, I see, it's bad. Let's try once again with the vanishing point. Okay, cancel once again. Filters, vanishing points, and let's go simple. Pick, like that. Let's go up with control, and let's try with this. Oh, there's neon. Hello. Hi. Your mouse doesn't do that for you. You're really sure? Where was it? Import vanishing point. How the heck does it work now? And what the heck happened? Okay. Yeah, I saw that you commented, bro. And yeah, that the voice changing was the idea of Dutchman. I didn't have the chance to actually reply to you, but yeah. Honestly, I don't remember right now. You will have to ask Dutchman. But if you go like AI voice, I'm like 100% sure that you will get the tutorial. And of course, like web GUI. Yeah, that's probably it. Like right here and right here, something like that. Okay. Export. There are a few new options that I would love to see how they work, but maybe not today. I mean, where we are talking about AI, all is like the only things that changes is the model that we are using, and I'm pretty sure that when you just like go with AI voice web GUI and yeah, voice generator, that's maybe, let's just see, fork stars, kinda not good. Let's see what GitHub. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Yeah, that's looking good. And when you set up the GUI, you'll probably be changing only the models and you're good to go. honestly, when it comes to voice, I have no idea what models are trendy now, but there is always the site code with papers, or paper with code, papers with code, yeah. And you go here, you just go like voice, deepfake voice recognition, nope, voice, it's V2V transfer, voice, let's see that, text to speech, it's STS, speech to speech, trigger change, TS, STS. Voice. When you find your, or maybe voice, and yeah, here we have like models and all the papers that we can read about and learn. And yeah, you can always see there if there is a good model for you. Vocoders, Style Migan. So back to this, import vanishing point. Really hope that this time this will work, and we are good. Or it seems like this. Is it like? Kinda don't like the idea that it's looking like that. Okay, let's go like super hard. Where it is. What I'm looking for is actually edit. Yeah, let's go. Wall left, wall right, down and up. You can always go like this, I think. Perspective warp. If we go like here. Here. And we select warp and go like this, apply, and we have the texture of the ceiling, and you can actually work with that, but it's like really troublesome. Thanks, you're welcome. I guess like papers with code. Was it like that? Yeah, papers is code. It's like a go-to website if we are talking about AI and all of this like artificial intelligence or neural networks things. I guess the problem is you have that because you don't put perspective. I like really have no idea how it should work. I mean, I remember doing it like that, but maybe something changed. But okay, let's just like, there was like 3D and I mean filters, vanishing points, or maybe I should delete it. How do I delete? Okay, how does actually... delete. And increase the Photoshop. Cancel. Got it. Just the camera movement. Okay, we'll leave the room for later, I guess. Layer new ground. Okay, let's go 3D. I will look for a render of the icon. Where is life? Just like anime character. PNG. It's web, isn't it? Of course. Do. Ah. God damn it. Okay, let's go with this. Just clean this. Back. Render. What am I doing? Color key. Okay, good enough. Oof, okay, so we've got our character. Now we have to add our camera. About that. I just go with the 50mm preset, and I think everything you can change later, so it doesn't really matter. And when you are changing it in camera options, you actually can see what every option is doing for you. So that's pretty much much easier to adjust later. And with that, we can go with draft 3 for now. And yeah, once again, as I said, Alt and left click, and we are having our 3D camera tool. Let's go with light, because why not? Change the light settings to like a spotlight. Okay, like this will be enough. So one thing that is super useful when you are working with a 3D is this little option here. Working with one viewport is super hard, especially when you are trying to match like a position of multiple objects together or rotation. So basically what I do when I want to go like super precise is split my view for 3 viewports. One is a top, front, right, and the active camera. So this is actually what the composition is looking like, or what the final render will look like. And these 3 are like a help, like to help position things and actually play with animation. So what I really like to do is always add the null object and call it camera control. And I will talk about this later. For now, let's just go to the camera and let's talk about the transform of a camera. Basically, we've got a position of our camera. So it's like a position of camera in a free space, super easy to understand. But the tricky thing about camera is the point of interest. When you are playing with 2D layers, for example, you are editing your AMV and like doing a shake, you probably like do things like position and just like keyframe and move it a little bit, move forward, move it a little bit, and you will see this kind of line here, and eventually go like here and position it, and it's moving in 2D and there's no problem. But if we are trying to move the camera, there is like this little trick that the point of interest is the point that camera is looking at. So if you set up the point of interest at the position of this character that we have here, and actually yes, I moved this. So basically, if we just copy the position of the character to our point of interest, it's like telling the camera that look at this guy here at this position, and the position of camera doesn't matter. All it matters is that we are looking at this guy. So if we are now moving the camera in our space, all it happens is like looking at the guy from the different position in 3D space. So if we go like to left, still looking at the guy, it doesn't matter where the camera is. And when you are trying to play with keyframes in, yeah, have a nice night, day, or whatever. And thank you for stopping by, Neon. Yeah, can I go like hard? No idea what's going on right now, but I hope you guys see something amazing there. Back to camera. So when you are playing with keyframes and trying to like go with position and just like moving this here and like okay, F9, and we've got this little line curve, and you're playing with a position because that's what you're used to do with 2D layers. You're actually probably gonna end up with the camera and the point of interest animation misplaced, and this will look pretty much bad. Because if you animated the point of interest and the position together, like probably go to these things and move it there, then move the camera, you're moving the point of interest again, and then you're animating it, and then you like forgot about the point of interest and just smooth the position animation, it will not look the same that if you are trying to achieve or what you imagine that it will look like, because these 2 points are actually telling the camera how it should move in the space and where to look at. The other thing is orientation and rotation of a camera. So actually these are 2 the same. So if you are looking at the point and you are like, as a camera operator, you're looking at this and you put camera up, it will look pretty much the same. So with that, we are going to move our camera to a left, right, or like rotate it in a Z space. And I think the rotation is kind of easy to understand, but these 2 attributes are really tricky. So what I really like to do is actually parent the camera to null object, because this will give me pretty much all the control that I need for a camera, and it will kinda not mess up the point of interest and position correlation. And even if I want to go there, I always have the option to open the camera settings and actually play with them. And what I really like to imagine about this setup is like having a camera in a 3D space and an actual guy or a camera operator that holds the camera. And this is my camera operator or camera control. So every time the operator moves with the camera moves too. But if we try to animate the position or the camera attributes, we are only animating the camera. And a good thing about this setup is like you can have multiple camera controls. All you do is like link each other control, and it's like handling camera to another person. So camera is still the same, but the person change, and it's kinda like when you are imagine the shot of the like car going through a street, and there's a camera operator inside the car, and then the camera moves out of the car, and there's a second operator that is outside the car, and he catches the camera and try to move around, and kind of like, as I said, giving another person a camera and forgetting about your job. So if you go like this, will move here and here, and actually this person will handle this camera from this point and like go the other way around. So first person goes close, gives the camera to another person, and just the other person goes back. Oh. Okay, I have to go grab a cup of water for that, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. So with that being said, let's just create an animation for a camera with a control parent, I mean the null object that controls the camera, and this will be pretty, I think this will be much easier to understand. So what I actually like to do is practice like a rotation movement, and based on that we can go to one view for start. Let's maybe reset everything. Okay, we're good to go. And with that being said, the only thing that changes is that the null object doesn't work with a camera tool. So that's one thing that we have to keep in mind, that we are working with a control and we are using the camera. It changes the camera position and attributes, but doesn't change the null object. So with that, we can go like, okay, so we'll have to move a little bit on the top. So this will be like this. And for example, let's go like this. And we get a rotation of in 3D. We can get a little bit of that. And go the other round like this. We can go in. Like that. In the middle, I want it to go like here. And back to click here. Move it here. F9, F9. We will give it the seconds time stop here. And let's go with the smooth. So what we actually have is something like that. Maybe F9 here. And what actually we can do with that is like go here, maybe let's go like here. Okay, and we can actually take this here, actually like that, and with that, let's move this. And that is a really bad work on a graph editor. And actually a little bit of this. So one thing, keep in mind, if you are animating something in 3D, there's these little handles that came up that are showing near the keyframe you are placing in 3D space. And actually I really hate this thing about After Effects, that After Effects really keeps trying to smooth them out, and what actually happens is this kind of not good looking jiggle look, especially. Wait, let me just like delete one once again. New null object. When you are zooming in, for example, or moving in position, and then you place a keyframe. Want to wait a little bit in this state and go, for example, back to the zoom out. Okay, so let's have like a zoom, and then you zoom in. You want to wait a little bit and zoom out, and you place this, and actually what will happen is, okay, this time did he fix it in a new version? Let's see it on top. This looks good. It was okay. Let's clean it once again. F9. Zoom in and zoom out. Okay, I see it happening. And especially if we place it like here, once again. No, it seems okay, I guess. Wow, that's a good thing to know. So basically what happened in older version is like After Effects tried to smooth things out, and he did this funny thing with the smoothing, that it actually goes like a little over the top. You can actually see this handle here, and when you had two keyframes in the same place, it actually created kinda like a loop. And actually you can always animate things like the paths with the pen tool. The After Effects created like a path that went there and came back to this place. And what happened was actually like this stupid wiggle. If we wanted to maybe just like go one view. Oh, so actually when I can tell something good about After Effects, just like a minute later, boom, crash. No, I don't want to start with safe mode. Yeah, so I see that they fixed it for the new version, and when you have two keyframes in the same place, they stopped to smooth the animation between them and just like freeze the whole thing in the place. So it's really nice to know, and probably will help a lot of people. Okay, so once again, solid. Let's go 3D, flip it 90 degrees. So it's like floor. Place this character, place it in 3D. Maybe scale a little bit down. This time I don't want to remove the background from here. And yeah, let's create a camera. And for the sake of the Naruto AMV, let's create one layer more. And if you don't want to change the animation of your camera, there's one thing that I also said, like 4 views, you can go, and here's a selection of your view. So if you go with the active view, you can see actually see that you are editing the position of camera numero uno, number one. But if you go to like a default, you're just like in a 3D viewport and you don't affect the position and attributes of the camera. So if you just like want to place things inside your 3D composition and just like don't play with the camera, you're good to go with this default mode or like some of the other view, and your camera is safe. So let's go with that default. Let's go to the view number one. I want to go with the square here, I guess, and let's rotate to 0, 90 degrees, and like that. And once again, here's the front view, and I want to align this layer to the end of this layer. Okay, and back to view number one. We can go to the solid, and now let's add a window, subtract. Let's go a little bit over the top and on the bars, because details matters. Yeah. Rotate this. Okay. This should look okay. Back to our viewport. Let's go with this and just like duplicate it a few times to block the light, just to like simulate the room. Okay, duplicate this one and go here. Here we'll delete the layers. Okay. Okay, we'll add the light. Okay. And when we go to active camera and delete this, viewport. Okay, where's our layer with the window? Is this one, yeah? No. Here, let's rename it. Window. We've got our light here. And change it to spot view, or maybe parallel. This way we have like a global illumination going in one direction. Where are we? Oh yeah, stop. On right top. God damn it. Okay. Got shadow diffusion. Okay, nice. Okay, so we have like this. Scene with the window. And let's go and create the animation where the camera goes through the window and like focus on the guy here in the middle. So let's create. Okay, let's first reset our camera. Layer new null object. Parent, camera control. And we've got our first keyframe. Let's move a little bit up. So this will be our main shot. And for the start, we just want to go in, left, maybe a little bit back, kind of go through the window. So once again we can go to 3 viewports, have our active camera viewport. Let's see through this, just like move this camera, layer to the right, and we can actually see that we have 2 keyframes, and it's this one that we are trying to, and we want to move it in top view. So we go through a window. Okay, and we actually okay. Now let's get the moment where the camera is looking here, and we have to go like this. Yeah, through the window. And actually we can see that this layer is a little bit not matched to our wall with the window, and I think we are good to go. So we have our keyframe outside the house and inside the house, and what we can do is just add like a subtle move to sell this animation. Let's like move here, and I'm pretty sure that this auto after smoothing is happening. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Even if you like went super smooth, here's what's happening. Basically you had this animation and you just want to go a little bit in for the dramatic shot, and you ended up with this kind of bounce. Like, okay, here, and we want to zoom in, but actually After Effects decides to go like whoop to the right and then zoom. So what I do in this situation is just like the pen tool, convert hex, and just whoop, click on the point, and it's like reset the whole smoothing for it. And if you drag once again, you will actually get the points. And if you go to the mouse selection tool, so V, and hold, what was it, Alt? God damn it, they changed it once again. Okay, so it doesn't work with U anymore. So you have to go like this smooth option and just drag these points so it's like, okay, yeah, and this happens. Okay, so we have like a smooth here. Oh, and when you hold Alt here, you can just like, so we won't like zoom here and just stop here. So it's F9, wait a little here and just move in. That's it. And now about this movement, we smooth it a little bit at this end. So let's just like go with here, maybe like here. And actually you will have to check if we go through a Windows once again. So we'll probably go through the wall. Okay, through the window, back here, and wait a little bit and zoom in. So we've got a move, an animation in horizontal direction. Now let's talk about this front view and actually maybe play with like a movement in vertical axis. So let's set that this is the ground. So for example, there is a like a, I don't know, water or like maybe some kind of transition that you want to make, and then like go outside from something and see the outside of the building and inside the building, and just focus on the character. So we go through the ground. You want to go to the top, so we've got our vertex tool and we go like whoop to the top, and we actually see that we are in the window, so it's good. But then the second here we actually have to move it. Okay, we are moving it wrongly. Edit. Okay, and we actually want to move this point, yeah, in like this, for example. But this we want to keep here, yeah. So for a vertical view, we'll go from the ground to the window and like this little zigzag here, and stop and just zoom in. So this should look a little bit, maybe just add some kind of like a red layer outside. And once again, you can go to default and play with a camera, or you can go to 4 viewports and like this solid. Whoop. We are actually here, so place it here. And we are pretty much looking at the red layer at the beginning, and it's black because it doesn't have a light source. So we can go like accept lights off. Boom. Yeah, and we got pretty much, maybe just add like now we want to like a little bit of movement in camera, so we'll just go to camera and edit like a little bit of movement here. So we are looking down on the ground with the camera, go up and just like 0. And yeah, just like put this here. Yeah. And we can just like maybe here. And there is this kind of thing going on. It's because of the 3D and the light, I guess. Does it happen in full? No, it doesn't happen in full mode. Okay, so we are good to go. And that's pretty much the scene with the Itachi in the Naruto AMV. Maybe there was like a mask from the Naruto scene that he was running somewhere, and then I got like a outside of the window with the Konoha in the background, and then through the window, and there was this kind of Kakashi, no, not Kakashi, Itachi, with the room representation and the you can actually see that there's a little bit of mismatch with the size of this layer. Yeah, so right here. You can add maybe a little bit more lights, like layer new light. And a point. Okay, orangey one. Over here. And it should be like a really subtle. Move it back. Move it, duplicate, move it here. Make this light a little bit like a moon. So it will be Okay, and then maybe some overlays like overlays. Ash did smoke probably. Where is some like atmosphere? You can always add this, and to make this smoke look a little bit like a 3D, all you have to do is like make sure it's nice and oh, I have no idea what I did. Oh, okay. And transparent, and you go like here, maybe, and overlay. Now, screen. Is it visible? No. And of course, light source. Off. Okay. There should be also illumination option. Okay, we got it. And to make the smoke 3D, you just duplicate it, flip it or something. And like place it. You just got to stack a little bit of 2D layers in 3D, so it's look like a 3D, but it doesn't like stack too much, so it's all white. So like drop to. And also you have to be careful about the clipping with the layers. So probably this one is clipping with this. So just like go with like that, feather it out, and the smoke is levitating. I think it's like clipping here, and it's gone. So I think the light transmission is the reason. Kinda slow. God damn it. That's really slow. Yeah, so. And we smoke. Light transmission. Doesn't. Okay, so it's work here. That's what's going on here. Oh. Okay, now it's working. I don't know why it took so long earlier. And ta-da! We've got our scene on. Oh. Yeah, looks like it's good. That's for the art. Sure. Thanks. No problem. Not really sure if I talked about everything that I wanted to say about camera, but I think that looking like, I mean, maybe you will see something new when you see me working with camera, so that's all good. And I will still make a full tutorial with the like all the things that I want to talk about. Just like I need to write it down and prepare myself for that. But yeah, maybe for now it will be a little bit of help for you. What's going on here? Oh, so it's playing from the start. Okay. Whoop. Stream is healthy. Yeah, probably I will have to prepare myself a little bit for the streams. Not sure how it was today. But I did what I wanted to, so there is a circle rendered with expressions in After Effects. Maybe next week we'll create it as a 3D sphere, and actually we'll say how bad it is to render 3D with expression in After Effects. Yeah, so basically that's it for today. I think it took me 2 hours and 30 minutes, so I'm happy with that. Really thought that I will end the stream in like 15 minutes because nobody will come. And I got like 4 viewers, far more than I expected, to be honest. And fun fact, it's like first time that I'm speaking in English for like 2 years, just because of coronavirus and stuff like that. I've been mostly in home, didn't had any language lessons and stuff like that, so it's really funny to actually speak in English and have a conversation in that English, in that language. I mean, yeah. Getting back to normal. Oh, so I mean, looking at the current viewers, I probably see that's the only Republic that is here. So, bro, thank you very much for being with me. I hope you will have a great evening or day. Depends on where you are on this world. And yeah. Probably will set an event for next stream next month. No, week. I mean next Friday. Yeah. So thank you very much for being here. If you have any ideas for expressions, maybe let's actually focus on expressions. Oh, so you are probably like in Europe, or I mean there's this difference about 9 hours or 18 hours, so maybe somewhere in the middle of the map that is actually shown in Europe. Or Africa, I mean that's somewhere in the same region, I mean the time zone. Yeah, so what I was saying, let's actually focus on expressions on the live streams. I don't know why, but I just like want to get this idea and some things out of my head with that. So if you have any Saudi, oh, so I think that's like the same time zone. Yeah. So if you have any idea about like what should I show or speak about with expressions, or maybe not like apart from the render system, like maybe let's create a rig idea, or how to automate the animation, stuff like that. I will probably still do this on the live stream, just because it's easier to kind of give my thoughts out, or like speak my thoughts out, rather than describing all this code and pasting it somewhere and just like people copying it into their own projects and not knowing what they are doing. Oh, okay, so that's it. So once again, have a nice evening. Thank you very much for being with me, and goodbye.